Hello, it is now 12:47 on July 7th, and I'm just going over this paperwork right here that they gave me when I left the hospital, and it's very interesting the way they're kind of. So when I was in the hospital, there was multiple psychiatrists. A lot of these people barely talked to me, less than 5 minutes. They came in, made their assumptions, and left. Barely talked. Didn't ask any too many questions. Just came in. Said, "Oh, I'll review the report that was already previously written." And he's written a lot of salacious things that aren't true. Simply things that aren't true. And he's made a lot of accusations that I want backed up right now. So I just called him. His name is Mario Fahed, MD, at 49 Putnam Boulevard, number 1036 of Glastonbury, Connecticut, 06033. This guy has made a lot of insinuations just off a 5 minute conversation that he didn't ask any questions. Didn't ask any questions whatsoever. But he's thinks I'm a threat to society, and he thinks I'm a threat to myself. I have never threatened anyone, like I stated many weeks ago, and I would never hurt myself. He's claiming that I've tried to kill myself with a helium tank. Simply wasn't the case. He's claiming a lot of things here, and I'm just wondering where this information has come from because I never said any of these things to him. So I recently called him just a minute ago to ask for an appointment, and he said that's not possible because he's court appointed. This is the same guy that runs the same hospital over and over again. This guy was waving and smiling to a whole bunch of people. Sat down, didn't even give me any common courtesies. All right, he's got a he's got a repertoire built up with Donald A3 of the Institute of Living. Okay, they just don't call random doctors. Yeah, you know, uh, you know, it's just not random. They've got specialized people who they call. I noticed that with my lawyer. Okay, I noticed that with a lot of things here, but they have a court-appointed lawyer. They said I couldn't afford it. I got $10,000 right now. I can afford it. All right, but I'm getting used. I'm getting abused and made out to be something I'm not. And I'm just trying to defend myself. Well, the health industry in the state of Connecticut are making me out to be crazy. Now that is pretty crazy to me. That's crazier to me. So I'm just trying to protect myself right now, and record this so people can see that this ain't me. And like I said before, I'm not the best communicator, but I'm not crazy. And I never made any threats to anyone. People are mentally manipulating me. They're mentally manipulating me, and it's continuing. Luckily, when they put you in a 30 days in a mental asylum involuntarily, when you know you're never going to hurt anyone or hurt yourself, and then they flip up the narrative on you, after I already left because didn't feel safe. And they come back. I didn't feel safe with these other people there. Now they're coming back. They wanted, they goaded me to come back here. And when they got me here, after I spray painted on the walls, think for yourself, question authority, uh, they put me in a loony bin when I'm on my own property. Say I'm acting erratic. Is that justification to and it got to a point where they pushed me over the edge and I banged my head against the wall. Because what are you supposed to do in that situation when, you know, people come on your property and detain you on your property for spray painting your own property? Okay? I wasn't threatening anyone. I wasn't hurting myself up to that point. They broke my civil rights, and I'm gonna keep doing and saying what I gotta say. People have stolen my DNA. I don't care at this point. Charge me what you want to say. I'm going to say what I got to say. Okay? But now it's time to try and get accountability for these statements. There's a guy who made a statement called Lincoln Abbott. He's an emergency room doctor. Never met with this guy. I met with a woman named Sylvia on either the 20th or the 21st of May, 2025. She talked to me as soon as they pulled me in there in the evening. I never talked to a Lincoln Abbott. He's getting all this information from, I believe, my mother, who's now trying to get power of attorney of someone who doesn't need power of attorney, who's 100% able to take care of himself and is getting manipulated by lots of people here because they're taking this person's word instead of my word. It just is not right. So this is my daily rant for today. Uh, just know I'm okay. I love to play my guitar. I love to breathe the fresh air. But people are manipulating me in the state of Connecticut, and like I've always been saying, possibly the federal government. I'd like not to say that, but it is what it is at this point. And all I know is this extreme risk protection order isn't just this is just something that came from the federal government. This isn't something that was just initiated in the state of Connecticut. They're going against my civil rights, and I'm just trying to proceed the best way I can to prove that I'm a sane person. And at this point, I'll prove it to the world because what's happening to me right now is not right. They're making it a habit of pushing these extreme risk protection orders onto people involving their families and just I'm not sure if people are familiar with the term of hyperactive persuasion, but they're involving family members in hyperactive persuasion and messing with people's minds. They're getting people's families involved with this. It's not right. Luckily, I've been manipulated a lot in the past, and I can see straight through the bullshit. And I'm hoping everyone else can see straight through it too, because it's a way that they're getting their money while working problems into the system. People who speak their minds, people who are free thinkers, you know, they'll push them into the system, just like they're doing to me right now, uh, to weed them out. But they're gonna have to kill me because I'm not getting locked up. I'm perfectly sane. I'm not gonna hurt myself or anyone others, but people are probably gonna try to do something to me, and I hope that doesn't happen because I just want to be a good person and do a good job, and be able to given the opportunity to do so. But right now, there's a lot of fishy stuff going on in Connecticut in relation to these red flag law, extreme risk protection order, in relation to just people talking, not to me, amongst themselves and creating a narrative. It's not right. And I'm here for judge me. That's what it's here for. Judge me. Leave your comments. And it doesn't matter to me because I'm just being real, 100% honest, and showing the world that I'm not crazy. And this is something that's getting pushed, you know, by states, especially Democratic states, to make people seem, you know, push people into situations just like this to make them look like they're a threat to uh, to other people or themselves. And they're taking advantage of the fact as I got in a car accident and had a brain injury. But in actuality, it was just a little concussion. I actually more thankful and happier to be alive right now. But with the things people are manipulating me with, they try to manipulate people, and they've got what they wanted out of me already: an involuntary uh, commitment, which they broke my civil rights by coming on my property, saying someone was trying to break in based off a neighbor who I previously complained to them on videotape about. They're trying to push me out, and I gave it to them. That's why I destroyed the house. Because when you're getting harassed so much in a neighborhood, people were breaking into my house, stealing my stuff. In the small neighborhood, I'm a white guy surrounded by a whole bunch of Hispanic or Latin people. And I have never had anything against that, but they've been trying to weed me out because it's the guy next to me is always there's a whole bunch of illegal immigrants around me. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I was just trying to live my life. Just trying to live my life peacefully, do my woodworking, play my music, and they started harassing me, trying to push me out of the neighborhood, saying they want to buy my house. And this has to do a lot with this persuasion. There's the government has used it as in mind control. It's actually this hyperactive persuasion's related a lot to mind control, and this is where this is getting even fishier because these people in the neighborhood were trying to say they want to buy my house, this and that, and like they've been using tactics against me that I'm hip to, and unfortunately now I'm hip to it because when you're getting manipulated over here, but then it's coming from you at all angles, it's hard to decipher 100% what's going on. But it's not right. It's not right what they're doing. And till another day, just know that I'm not crazy once again. And remember to think for yourself. Think for yourself. Judge people by what you see, not what you hear. So what do you see right now? I think I'm doing okay. But anyways, till next time, take care.